What's up, guys? Mm-mm-mm. That's good. What's up, guys? Let me just do this, and we shall be good. All right. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? Okay. I just wanted to do this because sometimes the cam picks up the mic, and like my mic is like picking up all the things in my room. As you guys can see, I'm extremely sick, so I'm trying my best to just stay as happy as possible. My nose is all stuffed and shit. So yeah, all right. This, in my opinion, extremely good setup. Reasoning really for it. We have an unfilled gap here on the hourly. Okay, we're sweeping sell sign, rejecting it, rejecting that order block. Then if I go to this 15-minute chart, we created that inversion on the 15, created that order block on the 15. If I scale down to the 5, creation of that breaker, fair value gap. So it's like a really good potential entry here at discount of this range. It's like a more of a how can I call that, discounted uh, day trade, I would say, like not scalp. So yeah, been a long time since I've seen those kind of trades, so I think it's pretty decent. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out, but right here, I judge that being extremely good. I would want us to start displacing right now, though. Do you guys see me well? Or there's like Okay, let me see if I can do something here. I'll put this light on my left, and that should be better for the lighting. Yeah. Defo better. What about news? Not gonna lie, I really don't mind news too much. And the reason for it is because when I back this, I don't mind them too much. Like I only mind CPI, PPI, FOMC, but when let's say Powell is speaking or Trump is speaking, it gets way too complicated. Backtesting mode. The news tomorrow, let's say you're talking about. Oh, if I really don't mind also trading the day before NFP. Of course, I'd say like this morning it was chop fest. I got chopped right here. Uh, Stopped out to the tick. Literally couldn't be more to the tick than this, and ended up running towards my target, which was right here. Fortunate, but we eat those. We eat those. How do you pass evals? I don't pass evals. I log in. I log into Tradeify.co and I buy straight to funded account. As simple as that. As simple as that, my brother. You haven't received your account? Yeah. I have. I'll send it to you. I know you. I saw your DM on Discord. It's just um, I have 7 days to send you the account. Usually, I send those accounts after 7 days. You're gonna receive it. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna send it to you right now as we speak. Alright. What's your name? Velo. Alright, Velo. Let me send you that 150k growth account. That is a okay. It's pushing up towards our side. I want to see us hold here on that 15-minute candle. I don't want us to drive back down. I want this candle to open higher and not see any downside if possible. But that's more of a day trade, like I said, rather than let me go here. I'm sending you the account right now, Velo. So yeah, yeah. Make sure that you copy paste it. All right. Make sure you copy paste, because if you don't copy paste, because it happened to one of my members, he didn't copy paste, and then I sent him two codes. He was being truly honest with it, so I respect him a lot. But make sure you copy paste. Don't tell me, oh, the account doesn't work, and then I go DM like my superior, and make sure to make sure to have that in check. All right. I sent you the account. Good question. To be honest, like right now, like it's not a bad time to tighten the stop loss holder. It's like right now, look at the time, 19. It's like my stop would definitely be here now. It's like if we come down, it's a trade not even worth taking in my opinion. If it goes to resweep, it didn't do what I wanted it to do in the first place, which was react to that 5 minute gap will be, if we come down again, the chances are we're gonna go we're gonna do some pretty heavy down moves. If I had two minis, I would have taken one here, one there at this internal buy side. 1.3 risk to reward. I'm not gonna act too much. I'm gonna go for a 2.82. That's the thing though, with some of my strategies, when you first enter, you want a wider stop, and then when you put in an internal low, then you tighten your stop. And that right here is exactly what I don't want to see. Come on, man. Come on, man. When would I move stop loss to break even? As like when I'm really close to my target, let's say here, and I wick this high and I see displacement. You see like those displacement candles? I hate them so much. I know displacement is usually, a sign of aggressive selling. Let's say here in this case, or aggressive buying. But um, when I see displacement candles when I was close to my target, it's usually a really bad sign. So here even, um, I trailed my stop loss back towards this low, knowing that if it goes down again, it wasn't the it wasn't the trade. It's not a trade worth taking anymore. Okay, basically because of the timing, how much time it took for it to hit my target. So here, most likely gonna get stopped out on that one. Just looking at the displacement of those candles right here. We'll see though. But the market, I took a really nice long here on my accounts. Every time I end the live, it could be anywhere. Tradify TV, in my Discord, then there's the best trade ever. But I got chopped up here this morning. I took this long after, right here, inside this breaker, back towards the unfilled 15. Really clean in my opinion. And right here, I'm taking this long back towards this unfilled 1 hour. I can't enter more than one mini here, knowing the range, so I'm just gonna trail at this high, but knowing that it has quite some chances of going back towards the 1 hour. Your 15-minute strat is fill strat. Wait, make sure you type well, because I look like I don't know how to read, but you didn't type correctly. But I guess you like your my 15-minute strat, and it's not necessarily just the 15-minute strat. It's on every every time frame. Right now, I'm taking a trade based on the hourly gap. My win rate is around 65%. What do you recommend to make it more? Decrease the amount of trades that you take. The amount of trades you're taking is correlated to your win rate. But sometimes it's not necessarily the best thing to have a extremely high win rate. The more win rate, if you're trying to chase win rate, you're chasing a lower and lower and lower risk to reward all the time. So don't chase win rate so much. Just chase, a strategy that gives you returns that also is easily replicable in the long run and doesn't have too much variance. So let's say that the P&L swing isn't too big because you're gonna have to deal with big psychological issues, or you know, um, not necessarily this, or even like you could you could lose your account because your account balance is not big enough for that drawdown period. This is something like we never talk about. Actually, we literally never talk about. I am so. Do you guys hear my voice? I talk with my nose. Gotta put the reps in though. I gotta put the reps in. This is exactly what I hate to see. Um, 5 minute close back bearish. We're seeing aggression back towards the downside. Definitely not even a trade worth being in anymore, actually. Um, I'm ready to take a tight stop here. I don't really care. I think that could be accumulation, then manipulate, distribute. This is basically still a good trade. We're still in a good area. I just didn't see the push I wanted to see in the first place. So that's why I dragged my stop loss. My stop loss was way bigger than this in the beginning. I always say this, guys. If when I enter my trade, my stop loss is wide because I let it some room to breathe. Let's say it was at a 1-to-1. And then when we put in an internal low, I play with the timing. I'm like, all right, knowing my data, if I'm in a trade for more than 10, 15 minutes, and we go back down towards my initial entry, I tend to lose, or my win rate goes down to like 55%, let's say. So in this case, I don't want to be in the trade anymore. What's up, brother? If I have 4.7k drawdown left on 150k straight to funded, how much do you recommend I risk going forward? It's never about risk, man. It's never about risk. In my opinion, it's always about the quality of the setup. Um, I have one guy in my Discord that just basically he sent me his journal, his Tradify journal, and I saw the amount of trades he had. He had like 8 trades this month, all mostly all winners, and he's eligible for a payout, and that goes to show that even if you're in a drawdown, you could just skip a few days here and there that doesn't show an A plus 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 setup, especially in those market conditions. The more trades you're gonna take, the more risk you're gonna put on, and more chances you have of getting absolutely smoked. This is like high resistance market conditions. So I would say it's not about how much you're gonna risk; it's how well can you select your setups based on the quality of it. And if you're really truly patient enough, then in my opinion you're going to get out of that drawdown by risking 600, 700, 800. How did last month been? I'm not gonna lie, the thing that happened to me was pretty sad, but um, I tried entering. I have like a model that I enter uh, pretty late, closer to a low. And this day was, I don't remember exactly the day, but end September, and it was like at 9. I entered at 9:59, and I entered with I wanted to enter with 15 micros because the volume was so big, and I entered with 15 minis. So yeah, that happened to me. That happened to me, but yeah, execution mistake, dumbass mistake. So didn't end the month like that well, but man, that those are the type of things where that will happen to you if you like lack sleep or you just want to rush into a trade too fast. It's unfortunate, man, but yeah. I'm not gonna lie, stop at B is not a bad idea right here. Like, what the fuck is Bryce doing right now? 30. Oh my god. I want to see if we can hold on the open low here on this 30 flip. Go back up. Let's see. I'm okay with 11 points of risk, really. Back this thing while copying trade as well. What up, brother from another mother? What's up, bro? Jonathan, would it be a good decision to push stops at break even? Mm, I would say it's not a bad decision at all. At all. Let's say if this was my last trade, the thing is, like when I'm backtesting, I don't put my stop loss to break even like in those scenarios. So if you want to replicate the statistics of your backtesting most accurately as possible, then you should not put your stop loss at break even. And also knowing yourself, if you know yourself and you're like, okay, it chopped for 30 minutes. If I lose, I'm gonna be mad. So just put your stop loss to break even. But if you know yourself and you're like, if I end up winning after it hits my break even, I'm gonna be mad. Don't put your stop loss to break even. It's as simple. For me right now, I don't really mind losing 200 on it to make potentially like 600 something. So yeah, it's all about you. But I would say if you never put your stop loss at break even in backtesting, you will have something to say to yourself at the end of the day. You're gonna be like, damn, I was potentially being a dumbass. Bro, I want to join your Discord. Can you explain in New York timing, New York trading time? I trade from 10 to 11 a.m. every single day in my Discord, trying to catch plays from the models I show on YouTube every single day. Right now, it's been rough. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Absolutely rough because I trade from 10 to 11 in my Discord, and you guys know that the action from 10 to 11 is complete dog shit. So, um, like in my Discord, I usually try to go for more aggressive trades, try to put more, risk on a little bit. And right now it's definitely rough. So yeah, but it's from 10 to 11 every single day, and post a recap every single day of the best trades you could have caught. And usually, right now in the last 2 weeks, the best trades have been in PM or from like at 9:30 ish. 9:33, bro. Like, what the fuck is this? Let's have my stop loss here. 8 point stop loss. I'm gonna trim my stop loss all the way here. At this point, like the if we go back towards this low and we don't reject, I'm out. So it's a 8.25 point stop loss for a 31 point target. That's what the trade became after the initial entry. Is Nick joining your stream tomorrow? Yeah, potentially Nick from Tradify TV is gonna join the stream. I just need to find out how we can put both cams on the same stream. That's really the problem. If someone knows how to do it, that would be that would be cool. But I absolutely have no fucking idea on how to do this. So yeah. So here, I want to see us move up right now. It's 5 minute closed bullish. Hold this order block and then push up. But at this point, like any PD arrays don't mean shit. Even if you create a gap, or those kind of days are days where only risk management um, actually will save your ass. Man, I caught a cold. Canada is no joke. What's the delay on the stream, by the way, guys? I put it in 2 seconds. If the delay is still like 20, make sure to like reset the stream multiple times. It's not supposed to be like that. That looks pretty good. Targeting this unfilled on the 1 hour. It's wild, but it's lunch. It's all good. It's lunch. It's normal. That's normal PA for lunch. My cam needs to be on the left. I'm blocking the price. Just look at the structure. It's easy. Like no need to look at the price that much. Is it that deep? Did you catch any other trades today? Yeah, I caught 2 trades. I'm gonna go over the trades I caught and the reason why I took them. Same reasoning, always the same thing. I would say right now, uh, the biggest difference. What time is it? 37, bro. I'm gonna put my stop loss to break even. I really don't give a shit. Right on my stop loss at break even. Seeing that displacement, I do not want to be in this trade anymore. If we go down below this low, that would just not make sense for me. Even if we end up hitting the target one way or another, um, 37 minutes in a trade is not it for me. So break even on this trade, unfortunately. I know this could be the stop out that drives the price back up, but usually my backtesting, I have no pictures that look like this, so not too mad if price ends up running. So I took longs here. I got stopped break even right here, but yeah, no need to. What's the framework of this trade? Unfilled gap on the hourly, 15-minute inverse, 15-minute order block, 5-minute, no market structure shift here. It's like a breaker, but it's not your typical breaker. What happened here on the 5 is like we went down, put in a high, low, higher high, swept this low, and then boom. So this would be considered a breaker. That's like some sort of continuation breakers right here. Swept, broke. So this is still a breaker, and had this internal fair value gap as my drawn liquidity. But knowing how high resistance this market is, actually, I just wanted to see the internal high get swept. Imagine this was really the stop out. I know it could be. That would be actually funny. Knowing my luck right now, this has a lot of chances of happening. Bro, 40 fucking minutes. Yeah. Um Wait, let me see if there's any. Just go here. Yeah. All right. What was the question here? 5, 10 seconds. I don't know why, but it's written 1 second for me. So okay, bro, can you explain 150k Tradify instant account payout system? Okay, so let's say 150k count. Okay, the first payout you need to make 9k profits. You have 6k drawdown, and you can request a 3k payout. Second, you need to make, since right now you made 9k and then you requested a 3k payout. There's 6k left in your balance. Now you need to make 4.5k profits with a, now you have a 6, you still have a 6k drawdown from the first. You request a 3k payout. Then you have the third, okay, where you need to make 3k only, but since you put that balance back up, now you can request, now you have 7.5k drawdown. Request a 3k payout again, and then on the fourth you need to make 3k again profits with a 7.5k drawdown, and you can request a 3.5k payout, and then you get put into a live account with all the remaining balances. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So you can make up to 62.5k in payouts with, let's say, just that plan. And as soon as you're requesting that payout, that last payout, so that fourth payout, so you make, let's say you have 5 accounts, you make 15, 15, 15, 17.5, that equals to 62.5. Then if you're good enough, they put you into a live account, and basically a live account with the remaining balance in your account, and that would be like, I don't know exactly, they changed that rule though. It could be like, I think it's like 20 now, 20k. It used to be like 35, I think. But yeah, hopefully it helps. But I have a video explaining it on my YouTube if you want. So here I took the right decision, got out after the displacement candle. This could be the low though, I know. But being inside a day trade for more than 40 minutes is just so lame. So by the way, guys, make sure to like the stream and subscribe to my channel. We're at 36 likes. I need at least 120 to give out the account. Okay, so spam that like button, guys. This month is going to be the craziest months for the giveaway. Um, Definitely the craziest month by far. I have so many accounts to give away. I have, 150k lightning, 100k lightning, 50k lightning, 50k growth. I have plenty of fucking accounts to give away. So make sure to be super active on Twitter, in my Discord, and on my YouTube. All right. So the giveaways, since you guys have been enjoying the streams and using my code, especially for the Project X, I'm gonna give back a whole lot to the community. Do you have a promo for this? Discord subscription, yeah, you can use code Amos for 25% off. So make sure to like the stream, guys. I need at least 120 likes. No, but Amos, we're only 96. How can we have 120 likes? Share the stream to your grandmother, bro. Lock in. Simple as that. That's your sister, your brother, and tell them to like the stream. How many setups do you backtest before you personally feel confident in a new model? Really good question. The thing that I found, like what's really hard with trading is that it's a dynamic market, meaning that the market is forever changing. There's some market conditions where a certain strategy will be extremely good and then sometimes it will be extremely bad. So, in my opinion, um, even if you backtest so much, your true edge in this game would not necessarily be a static edge. It would be your ability to adapt and your ability to know which one of your plays in your playbook you're gonna take. Okay? It can sound confusing at first, I know, but yeah, I would say even if I would say just to respond to the question, I would say 500, 500. At least 2 years of data. I would do 2024 and the whole 2025. I keep saying this, like, there's no need really to go back all the way to 2020 because the price action is not close to what it is now, and the market conditions have been different. So knowing this, why would you come back to 2012 when price was not at all-time highs or was not trading the same at all? You know, the volume is extremely like picked up so much on NQ, and in my opinion, backtesting those years far, far, far away from us, you're gonna just let's say you're backtesting and you want to find an edge that survives for 20 years. The thing is, if you do this, you're gonna add rules that made you more profitable in 2012, but that if you add right now in 2025, you're gonna make less money than someone who does not use this condition. You know, so it's all about being able to read what the quarter is telling to you, what the months are telling to you. You know, sound is very sound is very slow. What do you mean? Low? Like I sound. Do you guys hear me well? Let me know if it's good. I could speak louder. I'm just a little bit sick now. But if it makes sense, if it makes sense for me, it's like you need to have more than one play in your playbook. I always say this. Like for me, I have 4 plays, and right now I'm favoring 3. Okay, I ditched one for now because it's not showing me the types of results it showed me before. And it doesn't mean that, oh, it's S and I'm not gonna trade it right. Like I'm monitoring that strategy and I'm looking at it every single day to know, okay, how many wins and losses, or how is the price action um, doing when this forms. And as long as I'm not seeing it perform pretty well, I'm still not gonna trade it. But usually that's what I do. I have plays in my playbook. It's not that I'll just completely stop trading something for the rest of my life. I just favor some other models that I have sometimes rather than um, some that I played in the past. You know, show us the trades you took today. The trades that I took today, this is not the same account. This is the account that I only trade with my VIP Discord and on YouTube. So the trade that I took uh, today on the VIP Discord was a loss, and I got stopped out to the tick, unfortunately. So I had a bearish bias. That open was bearish. We had this 15-minute gap. we tapped we tapped into this 15-minute gap perfectly, 15-minute breaker. We had this 1 minute V signature immediately. So I went for a quick scalp right here, stop loss right above this body, 14.5, targeting this down wick for 1.5R. Stop to the tick, push back down towards my take profit, all good. And then ended up chopping for the rest of the AM session. And today I also took this on this account and ended up being a break even. For the trades that I took on my Tradify accounts, I entered longs here. So basically what I saw, and the reason why I did not take this trade with the VIP was because it's a trade that I entered before 10. So what I saw here was that unfilled gap. We swept the Asia low, okay, into this nice 15-minute gap, higher time frame order block here on this hourly. So hourly gap, hourly order block, and also basically the Asia low. Okay, swept it, and then we have an internal unfilled gap right above us. What did I do? I entered inside an IFVG here, basically knowing that the chances of us going back towards this unfilled gap was way higher than us going back towards this low, because we need fuel if we're rejecting a liquidity pool. Okay, so right here I took the longs exactly here, stop loss right below this candle's low, take profit around here. Okay, the price pushed up and took out my profits. It was a 0.9 risk to reward trade. Was pretty good with it, did not really care, but this was a trade that I took. Then let me show you guys the other trade I took. 2 seconds. My days, surviving. So I took this long, and then I took this short right here. No, sorry, I took another long back into this unfilled again. So you guys see we swept AM low after a whole lot of accumulation. Did the same kind of thing. Basically, we're rejecting lows and we're breaking highs on the lower time frame. We had an unfilled gap here on this 15-minute chart. I scaled down to those lower time frames and found a reason to enter. So here, breaker block, fair value gap, entered immediately here, and then try to go for a one-to-one play back to the upside towards this unfilled, and then a few minutes hit my target and walked out. So I'm up a pretty decent amount on my Tradify accounts. I'm up 1.7 thousand on the day per account. So shit, my fault. So I took a long here, a long there. Two reasons on why I entered this trades. Those trades were unfilled gaps above me and structure rejection of sell side liquidity pools. Time based sell side was good enough. Unfortunately, the shorts that I took had a good framework overall, just got squeezed to the tick, and here I took the lunch chop. So it could end up working out in our favor still. Is it a trade that I wanted to be in? No. It's 15%. Yeah. What do you want? What do you want more, bro? You want 50% off? There's still a discount code. I'm joking, bro, but yeah, it's 15% off. I wanted to I wanted to even take out this code, but I never did, so yeah. You can use it if you want. Giveaway. No, bro. No giveaway. No giveaway because we have 67 likes. I'm sorry, bro. I really thought it was 25 wavy. Oh god, I thought it was 25. It's 15. I'm so sorry, bro. But it's all jokes. Use it if you want. But really, man, the value you're getting more is just seeing The, the thing is, with let's say the VIP, I will only take trades based on the framework that I show you guys. I know way more. Let's say with my Tradify accounts, I don't necessarily only take those kind of trades, and I feel like it's like it's not a good thing to do just taking trades off of other stuff that I don't want necessarily to disclose. Let's say the full reason on why I entered this trade. There's just stuff that I don't talk about and I don't feel the need to talk about. So yeah. So mostly um I take trades just based on two frameworks, which is model 1 and 2 that I give away in my Discord. So do you have a limit on the amount of trades you can take per day? On Tradify, no. But you have a consistency rule. So I mean, yeah, if you're above $1,800 of profits on the day, you cannot make more than that, or your profit target is gonna go higher. Appreciate you, bro. Yes, Cena, appreciate you. 74 likes. I need 100. Yeah, let's do 100. Light 100. Oh shit. Yeah, let's do light 100. If I'm having 100 likes, we're doing the giveaway right now. All right. So lock in. I'm not making y'all wait. It will be for a 50K growth, but the later we are inside this month, the bigger the accounts will be. I will give away lightning accounts, just like it's nothing. Much love, my brother. Love from India. Let's go. I mean, your personal limit. If you took four loss, oh, okay. Like you mean for me, yo, I will say this. For me, like I know my personality and I know like my risk to reward. Man, if I take more than two trades in a day, I will see a side of me that I don't want to see. All right. Like I'm really a 1 to 2 trades a day guy. But the thing is like let's say last month, there was so many days where, I just wanted to lock in the payout and ended up taking way more trades, riskier trades, break even trades, this, that. So yeah, I will say 1, 2 trades is the best walking away, even if there's some months that you're not gonna make hella money, but you're gonna survive, and at the end of the year, you're gonna look back and you're gonna be like, shit, it went pretty well because I just traded to live another day. Yeah, I stream the same days every single week. Tuesday, no Tuesday, Monday, on Tradify TV, I'm doing a backtesting session. Okay, where I go over all the best trades you could have caught this week, plus doing giveaways, doing a backtesting tournament. Okay, then I also do Wednesdays on Tradify TV again, where I'm a guest. I live trade there. Had hella fun last time, and it was the best episode so far, in my opinion. It's just only laughs and giggles. It was crazy. In my opinion, if you watched the last stream on Tradify TV with me, definitely laughed your ass off. It was hella good vibes. And then I also trade live on YouTube on my accounts, on my Amos PFT account on Thursday and Friday. Today I started the live earlier because I saw a good trade, so I started the live at lunch. But usually I started at 1 p.m. Bro could have more and more viewers if only he's consistent with the live stream schedule. You're right. You're right. Absolutely right. But the thing is like, if I if I want to be extremely consistent with the live streams, I would need to stream like every day ish. Oh shit, my fault. I'm actually dumb. I would need to stream like every day on YouTube. But I could, but I don't know. I don't know. Just don't want to be like everyone else. That's the thing. It's really like the thing that makes me not want to stream every day. Like everyone is doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be different. I don't necessarily want to be um, doing the same thing as people that I don't necessarily want to associate myself with. You know what I'm saying? That's really it. But yeah. No, 100 likes. Wait, 103. Let's go. Okay, so we can do the giveaway. Um, let me just see here. But it's just crazy what the market has been doing lately. 4 hour, it looks pretty good for longs if we start accepting price here above 82. I would say. Let me just see. YM. YM had some good potential longs. Same thing for gold. You see here, gold created an unfilled gap on the hourly. Failed to see price going below 825. Potential longs. When do you decide to take? How do you decide to take one or two contracts? I would say the audio is too low. How is it too low? Hello, hello, hello. How is it too low? Is it low for everyone? I'm gonna speak close, but I always try to enter for like 1,000 or $800 of risk per trade usually. So it wasn't. The audio was good. All right, I'm getting baited. What's up, Zach? How are you doing, bro? What do you think about the perfect equal lows on NQ? Where on the 1 minute perfect equal lows? Where are they? Oh, okay, 4 hour. Is it 4 hour? Right below. Okay, these equal lows right here. You're talking about. If you're talking about those equal lows, I will say like, really what I'm looking at, Zach, is like I'm always looking at the strongness of the candle. Basically, let's say here on the 4 hour, I can see that the down wick is bigger than the up wick, telling me that this price level got rejected. So I would lean a little bit more bullish here in this case, depending on what we do in the next 55 minutes, basically on this 4 hour. Um, those equal lows, though, they look pretty good. The thing is, like, I would want to see this 1 hour gap get filled before targeting those equal lows. Yeah, but it'll definitely look good. Yo, Zach, when are we running the RRL pod? We need to run a real pod. Like that's the thing though. Like we we wanted to do a pod for a long time, but man, like I said, it's like I want to do stuff that not a lot of people are doing. Just doing it in real life pod with you would be just so amazing, and just knowing how you speak and stuff like that would be nice. But right now, just looking at this action, usually like I hate when we have those kind of candles which are inside bars. So like I always take the 1 hour range, and usually with most candles we're gonna either start trading above the previous candle's high or below the previous candle's low, or just close above those levels, sweep those levels, reject them. And right here in this case, we did not go anywhere. So like just looking at this purely off of, you know, my understanding, I still believe we have way more chances of filling this hourly gap. So like this could be like us opening lower on this new hourly candle, creating the downwake of a future bullish candle, pushing up, filling this gap, holding the breaker, and then possibly going for those equal lows. But you know, it's a little bit subjective. Being, you know, seeing this candle not going anywhere, I'm not really sure of what price is gonna do. Yeah, definitely. I thought about it. I know you're from New York, so I'm gonna DM you for sure, for sure, because that's something I really want to do, and you'd definitely be the first one I do a pod with, because we've been in touch for a while now, Zach. When was the last time we jumped in a call? It was on ASFX, I think. Yeah, it was nice. That call was nice. It was like 1 year ago, back in like January, I think, or like February. Yeah, I'm doing a 50K growth giveaway. So let's just run it now. Let's run the giveaway now. I said that I was not gonna make you guys wait so much. Put the mic close to me because I don't speak too loud right now. I'm sick. So this. Alrighty. Alright, so we're doing a 50K growth account giveaway. Last winner was Velo. He received his what did you receive? 150K growth account. Last month was crazy, I'm not gonna lie. So the word will be uh Zarb. All right, just to make a shout out to my boy Zach. Zarb. Okay, spam the word Zarb in the chat, and you will be entered to the giveaway. Okay, so spam the word Zarb. So this is for a 50K growth account giveaway. As you guys know, I'm doing a giveaway every single stream, literally. And right now, this month, I'm gonna do hella giveaways, hella lightning account giveaways. So you want to be in my streams. That's I don't see a lot of people giving away those lightning accounts like that. I'm giving them like candies, bro. But shout out to Tradify. Shout out to Tradeify. It wouldn't be possible without them, and it wouldn't be possible without you guys using my code. That's first. So appreciate you guys. If you want to support me, definitely use code Amos in on Tradeify. By far the best property in the game. You guys already know it. I was gonna say use code Amos in the item shop. Fortnite player. So spam the word Zarb. Shout out to Zach in the chat. Brand new member of the Tradify team. So we're 135. We're way more than 116. So I'm just gonna start it now because I'm gonna get scammed. Okay, good luck, guys. Have fun. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ravels. Congrats, you have 60 seconds to type in the chat. 60 seconds to type in the chat, my brother. Yeah. 45 seconds left for you to type in the chat. I need to see you type in the chat. If you don't type in 30 seconds, we're gonna respin it. Okay, I see you, Ravels. Congrats, my brother. You see, a lot of people are like, yo, I never win, I never win. But if you if you don't say it and you think you're gonna win, you're gonna win, bro. That's it. Another bad luck day. Or if you show up every single day on my streams, every single time on my streams, and I give away an account. Hi, man. I've been following your live trading sessions on YouTube. Really inspiring stuff. I've been wanting to start live trading myself, but I've been holding back out on fear and overthinking. Man, first, I appreciate you for those kind words. I will say, man, just do it. There's no pressure of live trading. Even if you lose or you're not seeing the results you wanted to see in the first place, you're gonna get so good at it one day. If you know you have edge and you know you have value to give, and you're a good person, then just start, man. Just do it. Don't. There's never a perfect time to start something. Always say this. If you think if you're gonna wait for the best time to start something, you're never gonna find it. There's always gonna be a reason on why you're not gonna do it. So yeah. So Ravels, make sure to have your email in your YouTube description. I'm gonna give out that 50k growth account to Ravels. He won the giveaway. Congrats, and yeah. I'm curious, how was your first time going live? Were you nervous, and how did you push through that? Any advice for someone who's just starting and feels stuck at the beginning? Really good question. I will say that, let's say YouTube live on my account, it was okay. It was okay because it's like my own community, and it's not necessarily, I'm not trying to prove myself to people. I've been doing this for a while. I started on Discord first and then build up a community on YouTube. We're almost at 6,000 members, 6,000 followers on my YouTube. So make sure to sub on my YouTube, guys. We need to get that 6,000 subs. All right, come on. But yeah, so been doing a lot of practice before going live. That's the thing. Even if, let's say, English is not even my first language, um, I've been, showing my approach, talking to a lot of traders every single day for like a year. And then when I went live, it was like butter. It was pretty easy. But I will say this for the nerves. I was feeling extremely nervous the first time I went on Tradify TV, because um, it's like you don't want to, you have like that kind of pressure of of showing who you truly are. But I will say this: if you really don't think about what you're doing, let's say you just do it and you try to be yourself, try to be authentic, and just try to show who you actually are, not try to prove yourself, everything will go well. Everything will go well. Just be you, do you, and yeah. But yeah, it's never easy to start something in the first place. Even let's say for me, I was always doubting, oh, am I gonna start live trading on YouTube? Am I gonna do this? Am I gonna go live on Tradify TV? And you know, you're even if let's say it's gonna be hard in the beginning, it's gonna be a learning experience, and the only way for you to get better at something is putting yourself in uncomfortable situations. I would say if you're always in a state of comfort, you're never gonna grow. You're gonna turn into a whole new person once you start facing those adversity, um, situations basically. And I'm truly grateful for everything I've done. Could be Tradify TV, could be backtesting session, could be Discord, my YouTube live sessions. It's it's not easy, but like it will build you to the person you are, and it will it will turn you into a whole new person doing this every single day. So hopefully it helps. It helped you have a better understanding of where I'm at. Shit, I thought I was talking without sound. But yeah, so that's it. Um, so today, just gonna go back on the chart and show you guys my approach and how I saw the day. Um, First trade I saw was this long back towards this unfilled, okay, unfilled 15-minute gap right here above us. You know that if we're rejecting sell side and we have an unfilled gap right above us, it is most likely um, going to need that fuel in order to go up or down in the market. So I entered longs here on my Tradify accounts back towards this unfilled right here, first trade of the day. Then on the VIP Discord, I entered shorts from this inversion for value gap, got squeezed, fortunate, ended up hitting the target. Then after that, let me just show you guys on this 15-minute chart, we swept sell side. We had an unfilled gap right above us, went on this 1-minute chart, found a reason on why I should enter the chart. Enter long, sorry. So then I entered back on the pullback towards that breaker block, longs right here, and then tapped the unfilled. Really good trade, and that was it. Then after I tried to go for that hourly play based on this hourly for value gap, and then I entered on off of a 15-minute inverse pullback to this 15-minute OB also. Really good structure on the 5-minute. We had that breaker and ended up chopping for the whole lunch session. So unfortunate. Thank you. That was well said, bro. Try not to prove yourself to others. Just do your thing. I love. I'm also nervous because my English is not my first language either. I appreciate you for telling me that I have a good English, but listen, I wasn't that good in English when I first started. Now I'm not searching my words like that anymore. Of course, like I'm not perfect. I'm not fully English, but I will say this. Let's say if you truly know your stuff, people, even if your English is not that good, or even if you have an accent, people are still going to listen to you. Okay, like if you know your stuff and you know your technicals, you know your strategy, and you actually have value to give, it's not gonna mean anything. Like there's a lot of people who have broken accents and do pretty well. So yeah. Um, can you explain a simple strategy for beginners? I have like 95 videos on that on my YouTube, bro. Literally. But yeah. So I will wrap it up, guys. I'm freaking sick right now. And I'm done for the day on my Tradify accounts also. Not necessarily the type of market conditions I want to keep trading in. So I appreciate you guys so much again for showing up, showing love in my chat, being there. playing for the giveaways. I'm giving back to the community. You guys already know. If you guys want to support me, make sure to use code AMOS on Tradify. You guys already know this is what funds my giveaway, and this is what gives me the chance of trading live on YouTube and showing you guys how I do stuff. Appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at the same exact time. Peace out. Much love.